Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. How are you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. Because today is more island. I'm hoping that you guys are looking forward to this, because I'm getting more into it as the game progresses. I mean, we've learned that there's an illness on the island as well, which is, causing people to become blighted. Hence why the blight! Shocked face. So yeah, we're gonna play this a bit more. I'm aiming to end the stream about 7:30 tonight. Because I have, time for me to upgrade my phone, and I've decided to try an iPhone. Because it was cheaper than the Samsung Galaxy, I think because of the sales that are on at the moment, the summer sales. So I figured, yeah, it's cheaper, why not? Why not try an iPhone for once? And I think that might be crazy to some people. iPhone being the cheaper option? What's all that about? But yeah, there weren't as good offers on the new Samsung Galaxy rather than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So that's what I'm trying. But I need to call them because they need to do that verification stuff. Part of the intro starting soon was me on the phone. But I wasn't gonna leave it for like 10 minutes like they suggested. No way. So, I want to quickly check something. Right, okay, I need to log in, right. Oh wait, that's Discord reactive. Oh cool, that's part of the that's part of the update. Nice. How was the emote dropper? Awesome. Okay. Alright, so okay, that's all set up, that's all good. So without further ado, let us continue. It's time to give our daily report to Kuon-san. Still bitter about there not being a MILF fruit. I mean, we got to meet Kuon-san in the flesh, and she was basically like a bigger version of her daughter. But she was adorable. That's what happened today, in a nutshell. I take a deep breath, having relayed my account of the day's events in something of a frenzy. For some reason, these long monologues really get exhausting. I can imagine. I mean, I'm not the most talkative person in the world. Especially when it comes to off-stream. Off-stream, I'm generally quite timid. But yeah, I don't talk so much, so when I do a lot of talking and some voice acting on top of that, it does tire my voice out. Sometimes gives me the sore throats, but you know. It's only voice acting now. VTuber voice is no longer a thing. It is now partially computer controlled now, so I'm able to talk normally, but you hear it a bit different, so you know, that's good. I wish she'd at least indicate that she was listening, though. Oh, you'll hear a pen scribble any minute. Ah! I want some shaved ice too, heart. I love her, she's adorable. That's your takeaway from this? Yeah, because he met his first, victim of the blight. And I'm sure that's gonna be scary. A Titanic helping, heart! I wouldn't recommend that. It gave me a really bad stomach. Honestly, it would probably give her a really bad headache, too, to be fair. Bringing Kuon her dinner, I decided to tell her about my day. I mean, she's very much that sort of person. She's willing to listen to you. Hey, Kuon. There's something I'd like to ask the woman who named her daughter Rinne. I need to talk to you about something important. Will you open the door? No response. It looks like I'll have to play my trump card. Oh, really? What could that be? Don't worry, it's no longer light outside. The sun has already sunk beneath the waves and the hallway shrouded in darkness. The wooden door creaks open very slowly. Alright, okay. She doesn't mind being shrouded in darkness, at least. And out comes Kuon, every inch of her skin covered up. Wait a second. Do you think the reason that Kuon is covering her body is because she's also suffering from the blight? Oh my goodness, I hope not. You really need to ask? Anybody'd be able to guess after hearing that story. At first I thought that you'd shut yourself away like this because of how much the island's past weighed on you. And there must be some truth in that as well. But the real reason is much simpler. You have soot blight syndrome, don't you? No, Kuon! No, I didn't want you to have it! No! No! The no MILF set route makes a whole lot of sense now, and I didn't even think about that. Kuon stares at her feet and pulls the hood further over her face. Is it progressive? Maybe I'm being too nosy. Maybe a little bit. But you're concerned, right? Everyone would be. I'd assume that the disease is in its final stages, judging from her lifestyle. There's no point talking around it. I heard that there haven't been any serious cases in recent years. Gurando Sara. I mean, that is true, she is still small. Yeah, that's what I figured. There's no way a disease without obvious cause or cure would simply vanish like that. So there are still people getting it. Ooh, that's heavy, man. That's real heavy. Man, that sucks. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It did seem kind of quiet around here. You didn't really see many people, did we? We haven't interacted with many people either. I'm fairly certain that's not all there is to it. Something more troubling must be going on behind the scenes to convince people that this disease belongs to the past. Wait, hold on a minute. That is crazy. Did I hear the news? Oh no. I don't think I did. I hesitate to say proceed. Huh. Again? Really? Huh. That sucks. I mean, not to everyone, but it sucks. I mean, you don't want things to go like this. That's crazy. Right, okay. Let's not bring this sort of stuff in here, okay? Let's just continue, shall we? The couple loved each other despite the fact that their love was taboo. Can that really be considered a sin? I mean, that would make sense. Alright, hold on a sec. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that was recent, right? You're very late to the party. That happened a week ago. Crazy. And can this really be considered their punishment? If so, then it's unnecessarily cruel. Yeah, for anyone who didn't watch the last stream of this, yeah, the main reason that Sudblight Syndrome was around was apparently a punishment, a curse by a witch, because this brother and sister liked each other a little bit too much. The witch also liked the brother, so yeah, it's one of those such things, pretty grim. Or did they do something else? Something worse to warrant this? I don't like that. That's not fair. The children punished for the crimes of the parent. That's not right. Yesterday, I promised Kuon that I'd save this island. Along with everyone I've met here. But now I'm made painfully aware of my own ignorance. Will I really be able to save one of them? All by myself? How about Rinne? Rinne bears the name of the very figure who, according to legend, received that cruel sentence. Does it follow that she also shoulders her namesake's punishment? She sleeps during the day and takes her walks in the middle of the night. She never takes off her hat. There's a good deal of circumstantial evidence. No way could Rin have it too. And if she refused to come with us to the tea house because she didn't want to go out into the sun, that'd make complete sense. Having said that, I haven't seen any dark patches on her skin. At least not yet. Ah, phew. That's a relief. Yeah, whew. I heave a deep sigh of relief when Kuon denies my suspicions outright. But it's short-lived. The next moment, I'm struck by another strain of unease. Yeah, because she's still not looking very happy. Why is she that way, then? Ah, no! Damn! Throwing loads of depressing stuff at me all at once. Come on. Huh? Oh. Oh, she's just afraid. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, she's afraid of it. Oh, then no wonder she didn't want to go to that tea house, because the lady who runs it has soot blight. Oof. Maybe that's inevitable. I had a hard time looking at that old woman's face myself. And it must be even worse for Rinne, given that the disease apparently runs in the family. Maybe Kuon chooses to wear her hood inside the house so as not to frighten Rin any further. I mean, that would make sense. I agree. It sucks. It's all tragedy. Why is it all tragedy? Stop tragedy dumping on me, game. Come on. Yep. No, don't cry, Kuon. Don't cry, please. A single teardrop trickles out from underneath her hood and is absorbed into the carpet. Damn. Oh, wow. 12 months. 12 months. Thank you so much, Bombun. Your support is everything. Thank you. I mean, technically everyone is destined to die, but yeah, obviously Soot Blight's gonna make it a bit earlier. She'll be all alone. Will she carry on living in this mansion all by herself? Forever fearful and alone? How am I doing? I'm doing well, thank you. How about yourself? I did see you did a bit of... I don't know if you did a commission dump or not, but I do remember the other day I saw a load of your NSFW art pop up on my feed. Working hard, bro? Maybe this fear is another punishment that's been bestowed on the islanders. But to be punished for something you're not remotely guilty of, that's more like a curse. Yep, curse alright. Yeah, Rinne is cursed.
せつなさんはあの子を救ってくださいますか?
Of course. I mean, that's just how you make a crust. That's totally fine. No worries. Yeah, exactly. You do it because you need it. You need to, and that's totally fine. Don't worry about it. I need to make a choice. Ah, another one! I'm far from perfect. There's no way I can save everyone and everything. But there has to be something that even I can do. Ah, okay. Right, okay. Now, I know this game has a timeline, so I don't really have to save before every choice, actually. I can just go back through the timeline and go back to a previous choice if I need to. Which is why I like these sorts of visual novels, where there's, like, timelines, so you can literally just go back to an earlier point. If anyone's aware of this visual novel called Yuno, that's definitely another one you should probably check out. It was an NSFW game on the Sega Dreamcast or Saturn or something. But it got remastered in a slightly more tame version on modern consoles and stuff. Even on Steam, if you think about it. You got the Emerald Ribbon hat. Congratulations, and thank you again. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. Love you, Bun Bun. Alright, so obviously this is what it wants us to do. So how about we do what it doesn't want us to do first, and then see? Maybe I'm just trying to escape the weight of my responsibilities. But at the moment, I really don't have the power to do anything else. I still don't know what I can do to help Rinne. And whatever it is, I'm not ready for it yet. I promised to go to the beach with Karen and Sarah tomorrow. It'd be easy enough for me to claim I'll grant Kuon's wish, but to say so would be meaningless. Kuon, I like this island. It's a bit hot, but both the ocean and the skies above are quite stunning, and it's wonderfully verdant. It really is a paradise.
そうですか。
I mean, yeah. On the surface, it's a paradise. Kuon's voice has always been soft, but now it's scarcely audible. I mean, she's suffering from the curse. She's gonna die from it, you know? So, I was thinking of inviting Rinne too. Oh my goodness. Who are these eyes belonging to? How you doing, Squiddy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. She doesn't actually have Sup-Blight Syndrome, does she? So it should be fine to take her outside.
せつなさん、あなたは。
We're gonna drag her out kicking and screaming. I don't know. I still don't know how I can best help her. But there has to be something I can do right now. Perhaps Rinne was cursed by a witch in the past. But that curse was cast on the Rinne of the past, not the Rinne I know. Oh, I see. Squiddy is a person of culture too. I see. I assume that smash is directed at Kuon-san. And even if the island is still festering under the witch's curse, slowly but surely its effects are being consigned to history. Rinne's generation don't have to live out their lives in fear of it, and if that very fear constitutes a new curse, it's something they have to overcome. I should be able to give them a push in the right direction.
それはきっとあの子を救うでしょう。
Are you happy? Are you happy, Kuon-san? Really?
どうかあの子を日の当たる世界に連れて行ってやってください。
Yeah, you leave it to me, Kuon-san. Don't you worry. We'll make sure Rinne is no longer afraid of the outside world.
私の分までこの世界の美しさを 感じさせてやってください。
Imagine if this is actually the right choice. Yeah, you can count on me. Yes. This must be why I'm here. I'm sure this is the reason I washed up on this island of all places. The question is, how do I convince her to come along with us to the beach? Plan A is just to invite her straight up. But considering what happened the other day, I reckon my chances are slim. If I screw up twice without having first won her affection, I'm sure it'll lead to a bad ending. Ah! Fourth wall break, I see. Favorite rapper? I can't really say I like rap music, to be honest. To be brutally honest, I'm not really into rap. I should probably come up with an alternative.
お困りでしたら、この引きこもりのスペシャリストがアドバイスを差し上げましょう。
Okay, I guess a specialist is as good at anything. Is that something to be proud of? As Rine's mother, though, Kuan must know her better than anyone. I mean, yeah, mother. I guess it is worth listening to any advice she's got.
表でバカ騒ぎをすればいいんです。私だったら気になって様子を見に行っちゃいます。
Is it really gonna be that easy, though? Isn't that pretty much the oldest trick in the book?
例えば、浜辺でバーベキューなどはいかがでしょう。
Oh man, talking about barbecues. Oh, that sounds good.
では、裸踊りとか。
That is something that he'd do. He's been to the police naked before, after all. Favorite singer? I did not stand out, no. I did not. I mean, I guess technically it could look like I've got legs. I mean, I do have legs. I actually have feet and shoes as well, but you can't see those right now. I'm a little bit too zoomed in. See? I have everything. I mean, technically, I'm not tall. I was just able to, I just shrunk myself till I'd fit in this screen. Canonically, I'm only meant to be 5'3", 5'2". Whether that's reflected well or not is a whole other tin of beans. I mean, it would certainly grab people's attention, don't get me wrong. Wow, you're so tall, Squiddy. Not necessarily. That could be plan B. Now I just have to come up with a plan C. How would you get any further than just dancing around naked? There's no point trying to force her outside. Maybe my only option is to first rid her of the fear somehow. Why is she so afraid of soot blight syndrome? I mean, it is a pretty terrifying disease, but Karen and Sarah don't seem to have any problem interacting with sufferers. Why are they okay with it, and not Rinne? Because she's Rinne? Booty shorts. You'd like that, wouldn't you? You would like that. I'm just wondering why she's so scared of soot blight syndrome. According to legend, the first person to fall ill was a girl named Rinne. And after her death, this Rinne was prophesied to return one day. Why are we trying to get her outside? Because she's afraid of being outside during the day. She may not have the illness that people suffer from that won't make them avoid the sun, but she just doesn't want to get close to anyone who does suffer from it. Because there are people out in the world, out on the island, who do suffer it, and they're out in the sun. So you've always got to be careful. I think Plan C is starting to take shape. No, wait a minute. Say, Kuon, you mentioned yesterday that lots of folktales are actually about time travel. Are this island's legends the same? Waiting for Rinne to be reincarnated, Setsuna entered a long sleep encased in ice. In one sense, he was traveling into the future. I know, right? Why is he bringing that up? According to the legend, Setsuna will wake up again when Rinne is reborn into this world. Does that mean that me and Rinne are... That could make Plan C a little tricky. Good! You want to see him naked that much? But why does she sound so disappointed? Now I'm just putting it on hold. She just wants him to get naked again. She's fascinated by Setsuna's dingling. I'd prefer for Plan A to succeed so I could just get this over with, but... Of course she said no. Why would she say yes? It's shut down in record time. Oh, so it's exhausting. Come on, don't be like that. A little exercise is good for you. One might say you're getting there, fatty. That's mean, I'm sorry. Of course not. But don't you think it's kind of a waste never making proper use of that magnificent private beach? And it's the problem because... Oh yeah, you did hurt your foot on a piece of trash yesterday. I mean, we could clean it up. But... Oh damn, I think she's caught on. Well, I can't exactly deny that. You need to be there too, Rinne. You're part of the group. But Rinne, I want to go with you. Oof. Damn. Her Highness can be pretty stubborn sometimes. That she can. I guess I've got no choice but to shoot for Plan C. I'll bet Kuon-san's watching from the window as well. She's like, come on, do Plan B! Do Plan B! I guess it technically should be Plan D, but... But that's... Hey, Rinne. Oof. If you want to carry on playing the lonely little princess of the night, then I've got no right to stop you. But if you want something else, if you want to change, however slightly, then I'll. I think that's a dirty lie. Also, howdy, Junebug. Welcome to the stream, friendo. How are you doing tonight? Nope, that's not true. She sounds as if she's trying to convince herself of that. Yeah, that's what I was getting. That's the feeling I was getting. She doesn't go to school, nor does she hang out with the new friends she's made, though they're all the same age. She spends all of her time holed up in the mansion. These nightly walks seem to be her one pleasure in life. Ah, you're still sick? I hope you feel better soon, Junebug.
だからいいの。これが私の運命なの。
I remember seeing you reposting a schedule, and I was just like, wait, Junebug's done a schedule? And then I saw it was someone else's. I'm like, ah, okay. Destiny. It's that word again. If I don't talk her out of it sometime soon, she'll allow that so-called destiny to take over completely. That's what I want to avoid at all cost. Hey, Rinne. I have to do this, even if it ends up hurting her. Even if it means losing my home. I'm not the Setsuna you're looking for. Oh, damn! Really? Rinne stiffens. Or at least it looks that way to me.
誰から聞いたの？
Oh. Getting down with the sickness. Get better, Junebug. Get better, get better, get better, get better. Drink lots of juice. Get lots of sleep. And drink lots of water. You'll be better in no time. There's a wariness to her tone. It seems that hunch of mine wasn't misplaced. Karen? Oh, Karen. No, Karen, Sarah, and Kuon each told me a part of the story, and that reaction of yours just confirmed my suspicions. The reason why Rinne is so terrified of Sublight Syndrome, the reason why she's been so kind to me, all the answers are to be found in the legend of this island. Rinne said that she was looking for something. That's why she goes on those walks. And she said that she'd already found what she was looking for. When she said that, she was facing me. Rinne must assume that I am the Setsuna of legend. Or, more accurately, that's what she wants to believe. The fact that she's still walking the beach to this day proves that she's not entirely certain of it herself. I may be Sanzenkai Setsuna, but that's the name you gave me. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm nothing but an imposter.
わかってるわよ。
Oh, you do? You do know, do you? No, you don't. And the same goes for you. You're not the Rinne of legend.
伝承
Sorry, that didn't come out right. Of course it could be true. I'm not going to deny that. But I can say for certain that you're not as a reincarnation of anybody. She was born here on this island, and she happens to be called Rinne, yes. Unfortunately, the burden of that name is simply too great for a young girl to bear. She's being held back by it and its association with that old folktale. Gosh darn it. I forgot to turn on Mix It Up again. I'm really bad with this. If only there was a way that I could just, like, as soon as I open the OBS, it just opens everything else. By the way, Junebug, when you're better, stream, okay? You can have a post-birthday stream. That's totally fine, you know? Without realizing it, she's ended up identifying with the Rinne from the story. That's why she's so afraid of Sublight Syndrome. That's why she can't go out during the day. And these nighttime walks were all that was left for her. Eventually, she started going to the beach every single night in search of a certain young man. Well, you can certainly do some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, right? I'm sure you can do that much. Providing that it falls in my schedule, I wouldn't mind hopping on it again. Setsuna, the man predicted to deliver Rinne from her curse. Of course, it wasn't like she was ever going to find him. That was delusional on her part. And yet, she didn't find him. At least she found a random amnesiac whom she was able to shape into the Setsuna she desired. That's all that he is. Someone who'd already been silly enough to say that he'd traveled through time. Our meeting wasn't in any way predestined. She claims that she has everything she wants, but that's nonsense. That it is. It's just the flimsiest little fantasy. Rinne looks down at her feet. I can't see her expression. I wonder. She sounds like she's conflicted. But that's the truth. That's reality. As bitter and unforgiving as it gets. If you don't face up to reality, you'll never be able to move forward. Hey, Rinne. There's no need for you to be so scared of Sublight Syndrome. There's no need for you to show me any kind of special treatment either. I'm just me, a regular guy, and you're you, nobody else. Rinne doesn't answer. Well, if that's all it is... maybe I can get you a birthday present. Her gaze remains fixed on the ground and her shoulders begin shaking. Remember what you said to me? You invited me to go searching for what I lost. So we'll just have to go searching for what you lost as well, for what you've forgotten. She's not the Rinne of legend. She's a normal girl. An ordinary inhabitant of this island. It might be a little too early to say that, Junebug. This is a visual novel on the scale of like 50 plus hours playtime. Or 30 to 50 hours at least. So there is still plenty that could happen. I'll help you as much as you need. I'm not acting the part of Setsuna, the fictional hero. I just want to help her out as a regular guy living in the present. Oh. What's that? Oh! Oh, shoot! He got slapped, bros! Hiya, then! How's your tumbling doing? Are you tumbling in? Oof. She did not like that. Tears are running down her cheeks. She's overflowing with sadness and resentment. Rinne. She feels like she's being betrayed. Why did you want to live in a fantasy world anyway, Rinne? Oof. Well, he was sort of expecting this. He literally did say, I'll have to tell her the truth, even if that means I may lose out on a home. Yeah, but... that wouldn't be real. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You're not expect... Huh? Wait. You're not? But you were expecting him to keep up this fantasy of yours, weren't you? This is confusing. I am confused. Rinne hastily wipes away her tears and turns towards the mansion. Huh. With that parting shot, she dashes off, leaving me all alone on the beach. My left cheek throbs painfully. Did I do something wrong? Or was that the right decision? Even if I were able to turn back time, I don't think I'd ever find the answer to that. Funny you should mention turning back time. Rinne. There's only one thing I'm certain of. Nobody knows who they really are, even if they think they do. It's no easy thing, finding your true self, whatever that means. That goes for me as well, of course. Islando. Well, it obviously wasn't a wrong choice, otherwise the story wouldn't be continuing after all. I mean, it's the painful truth, no matter how much she doesn't like hearing it after all. How have you been, Van? How has your day been? Share with me. A girl was stood there crying, beneath a starless coal-black sky.
どうして信じてくれなかったの?
Who is this? There was a man there too, and she was accusing him of something. He remained silent. But it was only too obvious that he was the cause of her tears.
全部嘘だったの.
Why was she angry with him? It's impossible to survive this bitter reality without sometimes telling a white lie or two. People's hearts are fragile things. Besides, who was it that decided lying's wrong? Who even has the right to make that decision?
私には
Oh, is he dreaming about the Rinne and Setsuna from the legend? Maybe that's what he's doing.
待たせたな、セツナ。じゃあ早速。どうしたその顔?
It's that obvious, huh? Karen takes a step back the moment she lays eyes on me. I suppose the bruise hasn't faded yet. Rinne slapped me.
何やらかしたんだよ.
She's a sussy one, isn't she? Nothing! I just invited her along to the beach with us. I don't have the willpower to go back over the entire story. I worked through the morning an empty husk of a man, and before I know it, noon has already arrived. I haven't seen Rinne since last night. She's probably holed up in her room. To be honest, I'm kind of glad about that. I wouldn't know what to say if I ran into her.
つか、ビンタの後もだけど、ひでえ顔してんな。
Oh yeah, I'm sure he couldn't sleep a wink.
なんか10年分くらい老け込んでねえか?
Oh damn, making a time travel pun here. I didn't get much sleep. I couldn't help but lie awake, mulling it over, however pointless that was. And then I paid the price by having that weird dream this morning. Do you know how to write a resignation letter?
おいおい、本当に大丈夫か? いつも以上におかしいぞ。
Very concerning, to be sure. In any case, today's trip to the beach is cancelled. Sorry about that.
マジかよ。下に水着着てきちまったじゃねえか。
Excuse me? What? Is she a little kid?
まあいいや。とりあえず仕事着に着替えてくる。
I'm sure she's kind of relieved as well. She didn't seem all that confident about it before anyway.
と、その前にリンネと話してくるよ。
Oh, okay. Hey! I think it's best if you don't! She's gone before I can stop her. I can't keep avoiding her forever, I suppose. We're living under the same roof. I'm bound to run into her at some point whether I want to or not. Yeah, you're lucky she didn't kick you out, to be fair. It's better to set things straight as soon as possible. Though it's pretty pathetic that I'm leaving Karen to do it. Is she doing it, though? About 5 minutes later.
くそ、やっぱ暑苦しいなこの服は。
You were so looking forward to taking a dip in the ocean, weren't you? Karen returns wearing her maid uniform. I'm guessing it didn't go very well. How's she doing?
いや、それがさ、返事がねえんだ。寝てんのかもな。
She was probably crying into her pillow all night. Or maybe she's ignoring us. She did eat her breakfast.
たく、ほんと何やったんだよ、あんたは。
Hey, that wasn't the case this time. Come on, Karen, don't be like that. She glares at me disgustedly. Ordinarily I'd object, but I just don't feel like it today. And Karen's unusually quick to drop the subject. Maybe she senses how I feel.
しけってんじゃねえよ。こっちまでやりづれえだろ。
Just make some money and leave. Ugh. It's complicated, Junebug. It's very complicated. This island's history and the illness that goes around, it's really kind of awkward. She prods me in the chest. This is pathetic. Even Karen's worried about me. What do I usually do at a time like this? Oh yeah, didn't you say you were wearing your swimsuit? You still have it under your maid outfit?
そうだよ。ほら。
Karen playfully flips up her skirt. A bikini bottom underneath, a frilly little skirt. It's quite the sight. Wow, she actually did that willingly. You're pretty easygoing when it comes to stuff like this, aren't you?
だって水着だろ。
It's not like it's my underwear. God. How's that different from your regular underwear?
下着は他人に見せるもんじゃねえだろ。
Okay. Okay, fair point. I guess that's true. My usual wit is nowhere to be found today. I'd normally have a comeback teed up to make Karen blush from ear to ear.
で、今日は何をすりゃいいんだ。
Good question. Oh man, I'm predicting what he's saying before he even says it. Good question. Our usual chores are mostly done. We should probably go and ask Rene for instructions, but that would be awkward right now. Just do it, man. Is there anything we still need to do? Oh, yesterday Rin said. It's Rene. Look, a hermit crab. When I pick it up, the animal withdraws into its shell, sticking out its claws in an attempt to threaten me. Its legs are pretty big, like a regular crab's. What is this mutant?
あのな。
Girl, we know who the girl is, don't go saying that. I turn around.
なーに遊んでんだよ、せつな。
On the beach, in the maid and butler uniforms, I take it. Karen is scowling at me, trash bag in hand. Oh yeah, we're cleaning the private beach. Let's go.
つか、どうして浜辺の掃除なんかしなきゃいけねえんだよ。
I mean, there's nothing else to do. We might as well do something that's dirty, right? Rene said that we can't swim here because the beach hasn't been cleaned in years. I'm sure it was just an excuse. But there's some truth to it too.
確かに結構汚かったな。ゴミが流れ着きやすい場所なのかもしれねえな。
People are really messy, aren't they? Karen's bag is chock full of driftwood, plastic bags, and empty cans.
で、あんたの成果は？
Hermit crab! I proudly show her the hermit crab.
死ねよ。
What? Don't you think that's a bit mean? This little guy didn't do anything wrong.
ヤドカリじゃねえよ、あんただよ。
Oh dear. What did I do?
仕事もしねえで遊んでるようなやつは死んでるのと一緒だろ。つかゴミだ、粗大ゴミだ。
Oof. Ouch, that's a burn. Do you want some ice for that? Ugh, her words really sting for some reason.
こいつ、オカヤドカリじゃねえか。
A land one? A land hermit crab? あれ？
海辺の林とかに住んでるヤドカリだ。ちなみに天然記念物だ。
Oh, really? Oh, shoot, I didn't know that. Land hermit crabs, I didn't know such a thing. Speaking of hermit crabs, that's one game I'd like to get. Another crab's treasure. That's what I want to get at some point. What? Cha-ching!
犯罪だからな。
Yeah, exactly. You can't sell a protected species. Oh, that's a shame. Setsuna, please, sir.
夜には海まで出てくるらしいが、どうしてこんな時間に？
Maybe he's lost. Karen and I walk over to the forest and release the hermit crab. Go back where you belong, little guy. Oh, right, cool. Well, you learn something new every day. Have you ever seen one Junebug? It disappears into the shade of the trees, wriggling its many legs. Geez, you were about to die from dehydration out there, you know? Whew, that's our good deed for the day.
それより仕事をしろっつうの。
Yeah, why is Karen cleaning up all the trash? Maybe she should put you in that bag. I'm not just messing around, I'm just taking a little break is all. I point at the trash bag I'd left on the beach. The southern half of the beach, which I'd been in charge of, is almost totally free of litter.
しかし、くそ暑いな。やってらんねえよ。
Honestly, why are you still wearing that thing out on the beach anyway? We just have to get rid of the bags and then we're done. We can shower when we get back. It's early afternoon. The sun's at its peak. I'm already hot in my t-shirt and shorts. Karen must be absolutely sweltering in that getup. Wait, why are you in a t-shirt and shorts? Where's your uniform, sir? Where's your uniform? You're working for someone. You should wear the uniform.
そうだな。そうしようぜ。
However, after standing in the shade for a while, I really didn't feel like going back out onto the scorching beach again. We exchanged glances, silently imploring the other to go and pick up the trash. Our wordless struggles continue until... Addie? A child in a swimsuit walks across the beach towards the ocean. Oh, I think we know who this is. She's wearing a rubber ring around her waist. She looks all ready to play. Not a care in the world.
まったく、羨ましい限りだ。
You know that girl, you know. What's a little kid doing in a place like this all by herself? Come on, you know her. Actually, she looks sort of familiar. Isn't that Sarah? Yeah, you forgot to tell her, didn't you?
どういうことですか?
Oh, that's an adorable one piece that is. So cute. Sarah, dressed only in her swimsuit, squints up at me and Karen. Sorry, we forgot to tell you.
殺されたいんですか?
Oh no, don't forget, she killed it. She killed us at the start of the game when we did the first bad choice. So let's not treat her as just a little kid, you know? It seems that Sarah came over to Rinne's quite unaware that our beach trip had been cancelled. Wait, did you walk all the way here in your swimsuit?
浮き輪もうちで膨らませてきましたが?
Even a little swim ring. That's adorable. They sure are carefree out here in the country.
しかし、中止ということなら仕方ありませんね。
Ah, we can't let her do this. Sarah stoops her shoulders and lets out a little sigh. I feel kind of guilty now.
よし、決めた。私は泳ぐ。
Ah! I was waiting for this. She still has her swimsuit underneath her maid outfit, don't forget. Karen suddenly starts stripping off her maid uniform right in front of me. Hey, Karen! And in the blink of an eye...
どうかしたか?
Oh, it's yellow. Very fitting, isn't it? She's changed into her bathing suit. Oh right, I'd forgotten that she was wearing her maid uniform. Wow, I'm surprised. That was only like an hour ago.
ほら、二人とも来いよ。
But do I have a swimsuit? That's the other question. With that, Karen immediately runs off to the ocean. She doesn't even do any warming up first. And then she throws herself into the surf with a loud splash.
気持ちいい。
Oh, I'll bet. they really are carefree out here in the country. I mean, it's fair enough, right? Communities are smaller in the country. Wait, I'm one of them too now. Alright, I'm going for it too! I strip off my shirt and toss it to the side before lowering my shorts. Setsuna, please! We've had enough of your naked body. Sarah covers her face with the palms of her hands. Though her fingers are suspiciously far apart, she's obviously peeping at my boxers. Of course she is. All the girls in this game seem to be like peering at him when he's less dressed. I mean, to be fair, if he has white boxers on, that's gonna be a bad time. It's not like I have the option. I don't own any. Indeed it is. But you're peeking! That's rich, coming from someone who struts around in her swimsuit in public without an iota of shame. Sarah's intense stare makes me extremely self-conscious, so I decide to pull my shorts back up. I'd never have thought you'd have looked forward to this so much, though. She did seem to have lots of fun catching bugs yesterday. Maybe she likes playing around rather than her calm adult demeanor would suggest. That's actually kind of cute. Grilled corn? Who told you there'd be grilled corn? I take it back. True, you often get vendors selling stuff like that on the beach, but you do know this is a private land? Oh, damn. She's expecting a lot from Setsuna. What has Karen been promising her? No! Don't cry, Sarah, don't! I'll get the barbecue! Oh no, she looks like she could burst into tears at any moment. Quick, Setsuna! Get the barbecue! Alright, I'll go and ask Kuon if we can borrow the barbecue. Just give me a moment. When will I get a chance for a swim? Grilled corn. Tasty. Shit, I'm really melting out here. Drops of sweat are trickling down my forehead and dripping off my chin, only to be absorbed into the sand at my feet. Despite the fierce temperature today, I've somehow wound up half naked on the beach wielding a pair of spatulas. The heat from the grill is practically scalding my face. Oi! Karen! Your yakisoba's ready! The corn's coming along nicely too, so it's about time you both made your way back here! Calling out to the girls who are off playing in the water, I turn the corn over and give it another coating of sauce. Whoops, mustn't forget to fan them. There. I love how he's having to do all this cooking and they're just out swimming and enjoying the cool water. Well, Setsuna is a pretty good cook. Yeah, if you want stuff grilled properly, you gotta have charcoal. A certain Arlen, Texas man would disagree with you there, Setsuna. I sell propane and propane accessories. Oh, I bet you can't, Sarah. This is pretty hard work, though. I guess I don't mind as long as they're happy. Rude! Karen, come on, I'm burning my ass off out here. Why would you say that? Come on, that's mean. Normally at the beach we cook in the shade? Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Really? I guess it takes more than just charcoal to cook up a storm. Beach food. Cheap, greasy food, but you love it anyway just because it's at the beach. I'm not sure about that. No, not the cord! Save it! Whoa, whoops! I pick up a cob with a pair of tongs, and once it's cool enough, I hand it to Sarah. Be careful not to burn yourself. She's eating it like a squirrel. I warned you! Oof. It's a shame we don't have any cool drinks for you, huh? The two girls happily stuffed their faces. It's well worth breaking a sweat to be greeted by those smiles. Fair enough, they are pretty cute smiles. Sarah, please. Hmm? I don't think I was. I mean, to be fair, the way she's chomping on that corn, even I'd find it hard to look away from that impressive, gluttony. Anyway, it looks like I can finally take a break. I can actually go for a swim! Gang! No swimming for you, Setsuna! Just give me a break! Sheesh! I've had it up to here with this heat! Screw it, I'm taking off my clothes! Uh-oh! Here comes Kuon! This is what Kuon's been waiting for! I grabbed my shorts and yanked them down in one go. Elephant! Right, time for me to defile your dear Mother Ocean! Why would you say it like that, Setsuna? Honestly, if that cop was here, he'd arrest him on the spot, wouldn't he? Or can he not do that on a private beach? Let's make some unforgettable summer memories together! Run, Sarah! Protect your innocence! I'm invincible! Nobody can stop me now! It worked! Kuon-san, you're a genius! I turned toward the voice. Wow, Kuon-san, you really know your daughter. Oh, we're just having a barbecue and... I looked myself over. Dancing around naked? Oh man, you're so lucky that Rine is a very calm person. Sure. I don't really know what just happened, but it seems like Plan B actually succeeded! I think Plan C is what worked. Wait, B. It was A, wasn't it? A was the barbecue. Here, I grilled some corn. It's a bit burnt, but do you fancy one? Although Rina has actually made an appearance, she doesn't seem to be here to play with Karen and Sarah. She's just standing there with a scowl on her face, grasping her parasol tightly in both hands. I thought she might be hungry, but she didn't want the corn I offered her. It's more than a bit burnt, but I doubt that's why she wouldn't take it. She just doesn't want to let go of her parasol. Of course you will, Sarah. Sarah reaches out with both hands. Seriously, watch where you're drooling. Alright, here. I start winding up. Fetch! The cob of corn arcs through the air before landing upright in the sand. Setsuna! Why would you do that? What a waste of perfectly good corn! Sarah runs off after it. Kind of like a dog. Oh, right. Those are his shorts. Right, they're regular shorts, not swim shorts. Yeah, but it'd be more fun if you joined us. Yes, you are. You really are. Renee looks down at her feet and kicks at the sand. Her movements are slight enough that her ankles remain in the shade. Wait, really? Sarah comes back clutching the spent cob. Setsuna! You absolute jerk! Of course, I wouldn't go wasting good food like that. Give her the corn, you madman! Karen! Oh, Sarah! I hadn't noticed Karen sliding over, but now she's back to stuffing her face. She sure loves to eat. What can I say? You should have kept an eye on it. Yeah, bitch! Don't do that, please! Oh no, Karen! Bad news for our kids and grandkids! He loves doing that, because Karen's so easy to tease with that sort of, joking around. Do we have any more? Okay. Another peaceful summer's day. It's like episode 5, Beach Babes Barbecue! However, one person refuses to take part, and that is just sad. Come on, Renee, join us! Ugh. I feel like things have turned out a little differently to how I'd hoped. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels that way. Okay, guess I'm the chef today. You're asking a lot of him, Sarah. The two make their excuses and leave. That certainly does seem what it was. Yeah. Perhaps they did help to lighten the mood a little, though. Oh, were you worried? I wonder. I delicately touched my left cheek. In truth, the pain's already faded. But I just can't forget Renee's expression. Yeah, that's a very sad and angry person's expression, isn't it? When she slapped me the other night. I mean, you're still a high schooler. Having kinda unstable emotions is kind of expected, really. No, I should have considered your feelings before saying something so... Renee grips the handle of her parasol tighter. I guess her fear of sunlight remains just as strong. It must have taken all the courage she had to come out here. And she did that simply to talk to me. Yep. I feel a throbbing in my chest. The name that crosses her lips refers not to me, but to someone else entirely. Plot twist, he actually is. Who's expecting that? Oh, so you actually do believe he's the actual Setsuna? At some point, she started wishing I was Setsuna. She found herself believing a lie. I understand only too well, because things are exactly the same for me. I can't tell right from left. I have no idea who I am. In my loneliness and unease, I often get myself worked up and act out like a little kid. Sometimes I hate myself for it. I don't think he's bothered all that much, to be fair. I'd be so glad if the lie turned out to be true, though. Right, that's a typo. Life would be so much easier if Rene could just tell me who I am. But I can't keep clinging to that naive dream forever. No, I'm grateful to you. Thanks to you, I've been able to build a life for myself here. When I woke up on the beach, I was like a newborn. I didn't know a thing. But I've learned a lot over the past few days. And now I can see many possible futures in line for me. That may be a possibility. The world is wider than this one island. Maybe it'd be nice to forget everything again and set out on a new journey of self-discovery. Just try and behave more appropriately if you do, Setsuna. But I'll find myself here on this island. I feel like I've really come a long way. Thinking back, I was probably trying to escape. I was trying to escape from the knowledge of who I actually am. Trying to escape from my mission. And this is where I finally washed up. I won't run anymore. If I try escaping, I'll only end up repeating history. I need to put an end to this. I want to try finding myself, my true self, here on the island. So please, can I stay a little longer? And can I call myself Setsuna? That was months ago now. I can't remember that. I can't remember all the way back then. Perhaps that's true now that you mention it. But I meant it differently back then. To Rene, Setsuna is the Prince Charming of legend. That's not the sort of name a guy like me should be using. Aww. With a gentle laugh, Rene lets it slide. Oh, of course, I'll work for my food, don't worry. Okay, tell me what you want. Is that really the best course of action, though? Whatever, I guess. It's a deal. I'll play her Prince Charming. And I'll let Rene go on acting the part of the princess. Fair enough. 1 second. Wait. Just had to turn the light on. Until then, we carry on dreaming. Okay, got it. I've got to discover who I truly am just as soon as I can. That's my mission. And that way, I can also set Rene free from this dream world of hers as soon as possible. We're still stuck in that dream right now. But that's okay, I reckon. As long as you're aware that you're dreaming, it's not like you're going to wake up and start bawling. Oh, good timing, Karen. Good timing. Karen comes back at the perfect moment. Yes'm. You were. Nope. Rene and I exchange looks. You're being sus. Why is she glaring at me like that? What? Something weird? What do you reckon, Rene? Alright, well thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, Rene. Oh, really? Huh. Rene pretends to mull it over.
せつな、私の代わりに言ってきなさい。
Yes, milady. I can't go against the wishes of a princess. I'd really like to go for a swim sometime soon, though. At my half-hearted nod, Rene starts back for the mansion, her parasol swaying with every step. This deal of ours, it's pretty much a master-slave contract, isn't it? Does that mean my position here is even lowlier than before? Yes. Yes, it is. I really need to wake her up from this dream as soon as possible. Karen takes me to the northernmost tip of the beach. The sand of the shore gives way to rock. Hey, Karen, how much further is it?
なんだよ、男のくせにビビってんのか?
It's nothing like that. Rude. We continue stumbling uncertainly over the rocks until we're hemmed in by a steep cliff face to our right. The mansion is no longer visible in the distance. Will we be able to get back if we carry on any further? Yeah, if the tide comes in, you're going to be trapped there. I'm again overcome with unease when...
遅いです、せつなさん。
Sorry. Sarah greets us, a dissatisfied look on her face. And behind her... What's that? It's a shed! What does it look like, Setsuna? Come on. You're not that far gone in the head. A house. Or rather, some kind of hut. The wood structure, its walls blackened by the salt wind, stands perched on a small plateau between the cliff and the rocky outcrop. By the looks of it, the place has been abandoned for a very long time.
私が見つけました。
Good job, Sarah. Patty, 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 patty. Sarah puffs out her meager chest in pride. I see. This is what they wanted to show us. Seriously, these two are so childish. I mean, it looks like an inconspicuous hut, but it might have some horrible secret in it. A responsible adult would probably take this opportunity to give them a firm scolding. Alright, let's make this our secret base! But there aren't any responsible adults around right now. Fair. Okay then, what's the password?
合言葉?
Come on, everyone knows that a proper secret base needs its own password.
なるほど、必要だな。
Well, they've been sucked into his tempo.
お二人とも、その前にいささか問題が。
Yeah, it's probably locked, isn't it? At Sarah's prompting, I take a look at the hut's entrance. There's a large padlock dangling from the door. Oof, yep. Where? I don't see no padlock. Chat, you can't see a padlock, can you? I'm pretty sure I can't.
もしかしたら、リンネさんなら鍵をお持ちではないかと思ったのですが。
I see. That's why she sent Karen to get us. Too bad. Rene already went back inside. Besides, even if you had the key, I'm not sure this old lock would budge. The padlock's incredibly rusty. It looks like it hasn't been opened in years, even decades. I guess we should always look for a back door. A mark appears to have been scratched into the wood right next to the door. This symbol... Is it a shrine gate?
周囲を一通り見て回りましたが、入り口はここだけのようです。窓すら見当たりません。
You'd think it was a shrine, wouldn't you?
いっそ壊しちまおうぜ。こんだけ錆びてりゃ簡単だろう。
Wow, Karen. So ready to commit crime. Wait a minute. We might get in trouble for that.
怒られる? 誰にだよ?
Well... I wonder.
どう見ても廃屋だろう。誰も気にしねえって。
I sure hope not. Sorry guys. Early shift, you know how it is. That doesn't make it okay.
手頃な石を見つけてきました。
Well, that didn't take long. We're ready to commit a crime. Whoa!
せ
Hey, stop that! Sarah lifts the rock up above her head, but I pin her arms behind her back before she can do anything. She's usually pretty well behaved, but her curiosity can get the better of her at times like these. You shouldn't say that to someone like Setsuna who's ready to tease. You know he'll do it. He will do it without any hesitation. Hey, stop flitting about! Nah! I lose my footing on the wet rock, falling against Sarah. Oh no! Into the water! And both of us topple into the ocean. Uh-oh! I guess I finally got my swim, though not in quite the way I'd have chosen. Oh yes, absolutely awful. Hey, you're totally fine. You're in your swimsuit. I take my shirt off, wringing it out, and then throw it back on. Ugh, it's clinging to my back. Salt water, clothing, it feels nasty. And after soaking up all that seawater, my shorts are super heavy. If anything, we've just learned how dangerous it can be on the rocks. Let's head back. Wait, what fun are you expecting to have out here, Karen? Well, yes, but you know what they say. Sorry. No, that's not what they say. I mean, they do when they say do something bad, but no. Curiosity killed the cat. Me too, but look at that. I point back to the route we took out here. Heavy waves are beginning to wash over the rocky outcrop. Once the tide comes in, it may well be completely submerged. Ah, good thinking. Good eye. The tide will go back out again in no time. Don't worry about it. Though disgruntled, the two of them agree to head back. I start walking along after them when... Something about the hut draws me back, and I turn to look at it again. What is this feeling? I lay a hand on the door. It's very strange. Ugh, telemarketers. God damn. They say it's best to ignore it, so let us just ignore it. It's very strange, but I feel like I've seen this place before. That's when it happens. A chill runs up my spine, and images begin flashing through my mind. A barren room, about 14 square meters across. A musty child's bed, a wooden desk, a patched-together chair, a messy pile of books. Someone's asleep on the bed, wrapped in a blanket. Huh? What was that? What was that I just saw? Karen's voice drags me back to reality. Ah, it's just... The moment I touched the door, I was able to see the interior of the hut in my mind. It looked kind of like a child's bedroom. I tried touching the door once more. But this time, all I feel is the cold of the timber. Was it just an illusion? Ah, oh, sorry. I shake my head, trying to forget the images. But Sarah sidles up to me and whispers conspiratorially.
イントロスコピーですね。
Claire... what was that?
ESP の一種、いわゆる透視能力のことです。
X-ray vision. The ability to see things that aren't actually in your line of vision, like inside boxes or through walls. No, I don't think so. It was more like... In fact, I'm fairly certain of it. Someone was there. The hut's been abandoned for ages. That padlock can't have been opened in years. There's no way that somebody could be inside.
では、サイコメトリングかもしれませんね。サイコメトリングとは、場所や物に残された過去の記憶を読み取る能力です。
No way. Do I have that sort of powers? This stuff is just a fantasy. Fantasy? Am I really in a position to go around dismissing things on that basis?
せつなさんはタイムトラベラーなんですよね。
Well, yeah.
サイコメトリングとはタイムトラベルの一種です。
Huh?
場所や物を媒介として一時的に過去の世界へのタイムトラベルを行うこと。
A barren room,
それがサイコ
about
メトリン
14
グです。
square meters across? Right, in theory. A wooden desk. If time travel's about going back to the past, psychometry is a way of seeing the past. They're two of a kind. On the bed, wrapped in a blanket. But why did it just happen out of nowhere like that? Huh? What was that?
せつなさんが本来の力を取り戻しつつあるということではないでしょうか。
What was that I just saw?
いえ、あるいは取り戻しつつあるのは力の使い方、
Karen's voice drags me back to
すな
reality.
わち記憶かもしれません。
My memory's coming back? No, no. Hold on a sec. It's just... I still haven't remembered a thing! The moment I touched the door, I was able to see the interior of the hut in my mind. It looked kind of like a child's
意識
bedroom.
の表層に現れていないだけで、 無意識下では思い出している
I
のかも
tried
しれませ
touching
ん。
the door once more. But this time, all I feel is the cold of the Another timber. Maybe. Was it just an illusion? Everything Sarah says is speculative. There's no evidence to suggest that any of it's true. Oh, sorry. I shake my head, trying to forget the images. But Sarah sidles up to me and whispers conspiratorially.
そんなのただの気のせいに決まってるだろ。ほら、さっさと戻ろう
Claire...
ぜ。
what was that? Karen has a point. Under normal circumstances, you'd assume it was just a trick of the mind. However, X-ray vision, the ability to see things that aren't actually in your line of vision, like inside boxes or through walls. No, I don't think so. It was more like... I can't exactly deny that. Well, after those threats of yours, all I can do is make light of the situation. But it's true. In fact, I really am terrified that my life here might fall apart. Someone was there. My life together with Karen, Sarah, and Hut's been abandoned for ages. That padlock can't have been opened in years. On the island, there's no way that somebody could be inside. And I've gotten more comfortable with it than I'd intended. At some point, I simply got lost in the everyday. I just swore to Rene. No way. Do I have that sort of powers? This stuff is a fantasy. Who or what am I, really? Fantasy? Am I really in a position to go around dismissing things on that basis? Sarah believes my story about having come from the future without a shadow of a doubt. And Rene? She wants to believe that I'm the Setsuna of the Age of Legend, here to save her. All three of the girls I've met here on the island have their own ideas of who I am, but I'm yet to find any answers of my own. Or maybe not. I've got 3 potential answers right here. I just haven't decided which of them represents my truth. In theory. Let's see. If time travel's about going back to the past, psychometry is a way of seeing the past. They're two of a kind. But why did it just happen out of nowhere like that? My memory's coming back? No, hold on a sec. I still haven't remembered a thing! Another maybe. Everything Sarah says is speculative. There's no evidence to suggest that any of it's true. Karen has a point. Under normal circumstances, you'd assume it was just a trick of the mind. However, I can't exactly deny that. Well, after those threats of yours, all I can do is make light of the situation. But it's true. I really am terrified that my life here might fall apart. My life together with Karen, Sarah, and Rinne. It's been peaceful here on the island, surrounded by the three of them. And I've gotten more comfortable with it than I'd intended. At some point, I simply got lost in the everyday. I just swore to Rinne that I'd find myself here on the island. Who or what am I, really? Karen stubbornly insists that I've got to have been born into this age. Sarah believes my story about having come from the future without a shadow of a doubt. And Rinne, she wants to believe that I'm the Setsuna of the Age of Legend, here to save her. All three of the girls I've met here on the island have their own ideas of who I am, but I'm yet to find any answers of my own. Or maybe not. I've got 3 potential answers right here. I just haven't decided which of them represents my true self. Let's see. Why not look at it like this? Perhaps I've been inside the hut before, and I was just having some kind of flashback? No, I don't think so. At least, not in this age. But I came here from the past. I was just fuzzy on the details before, because of the regret I felt. Because back in the past, I failed to save a certain girl. And now I'm left with a simple wish. I just want to be able to turn back time. That's how I got it stuck into my head that I traveled here from the future. The reality of things, though, is exactly in line with the island's legend. Having said that, if this familiar hut still stands, the story can't have taken place all that long ago. Perhaps a few decades ago, a few centuries at most. Rinne wasn't lying about the legend. I've come here from the past to see her again. That's it. That's our destiny. That's the path we're supposed to follow. Spurred on by Karen's scolding, I start walking and head for the mansion where Rinne's waiting. Nah, there's no need for that. I'm already convinced. I'm Setsuna. Maybe. Maybe I'm the same as Rinne. I just want to believe that it's true. Maybe I'm just living a pipe dream, satisfying myself with easy lies. But what's wrong with that? Sarah, you just want to believe that I'm from the future, don't you? There isn't a shred of evidence for that. I don't know what's true, and I don't care either way. What really matters are the choices we make, what we wish for. I owe her for giving me a name and a home. She's still living in a dream world, but one day she'll have to wake up. Since we're Setsuna and Rinne, though. Yeah, that's right. But not just for her sake. I'm going to give this tragic love story a happy ending and set the island free from the legend that binds it. I don't think anything will change immediately. With time, though, our story may grow into a new legend, at which point the island will be released from all of these bitter memories, and the islanders will be able to move on toward a brighter future. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I won't waver. I won't doubt myself. Wait, is that what this conversation was about? We're not! At least, not yet. Why would we have to? That again? I might be in for another cursing if I mess this up. Alright, just watch me. I'll win her over in the next 3 days. I'm not sure I can do it in 3 days, but eventually I'll make it work. That's how the story of Setsuna and Rinne ought to end anyway. And that makes it our destiny as well. That's right. I'll go and see Rinne as soon as we get back. I'll tell her that I'm Setsuna. And together we'll make this dream last forever. Ending. Carry on dreaming. There's no evidence whatsoever to support that claim. But it's what all my senses are telling me to believe. When I woke up on the island and saw a newspaper dated 1999, I felt strangely nostalgic. I was overcome with a strong sense of duty, of drive. And, most importantly, Sarah was kind enough to believe me. While everyone else just laughed at my story, she actually listened to me. took me seriously. That's why I'm going to believe in her too. It's just like you say, Sarah. I was afraid of learning the truth. But burying my head in the sand like that would be in denial of everyone who's believed in me. So I'm not going to be scared anymore. I swear. I came here from the future. Behind me, a huge wave breaks against the rocks. It's almost like the title screen of a movie. Sarah lets out a small sigh. But from the look on her face, she's not altogether unhappy. It wasn't too long before we headed back from the hut. The tide had started coming in. Even Karen has caught on to Sarah's vendetta. Let's see how the little schemer explains this one. So shameless! To be. I follow her finger and see a single dot on the horizon. The offshore platform? Wow, I can't believe it. I had it there, and I've not noticed I've been muted the whole time. Don't ask the impossible. How many kilometers is that? That freaking spam phone call. Ah. There aren't any oceans in the future. None that I remember, anyway. Alright. Just gonna have to include a note on the VOD about the whole muted thing. I can't believe I didn't realize. How long have I been playing this for? Since that spam call. I am absolutely sweating really a lot, so... You get stories like that everywhere. I'll probably end the stream in a bit. But she's trying to help me out here. I can't let her effort go to waste. You're supposed to stop her! Yeah, sounds dangerous. Best not, Karen. Betrayal! She just up and left! What the hell's wrong with her? Sarah, please! Machikayo. Are you serious? Sarah grabs my hand and starts pulling me towards the ocean. I feel like a criminal in death row being led to the gallows. Wait, is that what she's after? She's convinced that I'm from the future and she wants me dead. The sooner the better. This. I'm swimming out into the ocean. Why? Wow, I can't believe it. I had it there. What a sadist. And yet she looks so angelic. She really does deserve some kind of award. Freaking spam phone call. Ah. What's with her eyes? Look weird. She's cross-eyed. I thought you islanders would be good swimmers. Alright. Just gonna have to include a note on the VOD about the whole muted thing. I can't believe I didn't realize. How long have I been playing this for? Since that spam call. No, you can't see him. No, you're not allowed. No, I am absolutely sweating really a lot, so... In other words, she's a hopeless landlubber. I'll probably end the stream in a bit. She tried paddling along by herself at first, but since she wasn't making much progress, I decided it'd be faster to just pull her. But I'm not that strong either. With Sarah tethered to me, we're not really doing any better. She just up and left! What the hell's wrong with her? So why are we going out there again? Oh yeah, she wants to kill me. That's what it is. Sarah, please! Machikayo. I took off my shirt and shorts earlier, since they were weighing me down. Sarah grabs my hand and starts pulling me towards the ocean. Sarah protested, but had I carried it on, I feel like a criminal in death row being led to the gallows. Do you want to see me dead that badly? I didn't know about this! What could you mean? I'm swimming out into the ocean. Hey, there's no point playing dumb. I let go of the ring and started dragging water. Sarah along in her rubber ring. Of course you are! We're on the open sea, so there's really no need to beat around the bush. What's with her? You brought me all the way out here to kill me, right? Look weird. Of course, I plan on putting up a fight. I can't imagine her actually. I thought you islanders would be good swimmers. But right now, my very identity depends on Sarah. I was only able to convince myself I came from the future because she made such an earnest effort to kill me off. No feet. Sticking with the little baby-faced assassin is the least I can do in return. Can't see him. No, you're not allowed. I could just laugh the whole thing off. No, you're not allowed. Think of it as pretend play. Yeah, not the toes. But for me, it's all about the struggle to find purpose in my life. And that's in other words, she's a hopeless landlubber. Says or does. She tried paddling along by herself at first, but since she wasn't making much progress, I decided it'd be faster to just pull her. But I'm not that strong either. With Sarah tethered to me, we're not really doing any better. What? Wait a minute, that's not what you said before. So why are we going out there again? Oh yeah, she wants to kill me. That's what it is. Because I took off my shirt and shorts earlier. She'd die out here too, since they were weighing me down. After all, Sarah protested, but had I carried it on in my clothes, we'd have needed to turn back a long time ago. Yep, obviously. Do you want to see me dead? What a hopeless assassin. Then why'd you bring me here? What could you mean? Hey, there's no point playing dumb. I let go of the ring and started treading water. Then I take a look around. There's no sea monsters. We're on the open sea, so there's really no need to beat around the bush. I guess that's technically not true. We don't know. You brought me all the way out here so far into the ocean, we're able to go. There could be monsters. Of course, I plan on putting up a fight. I can't imagine her actually succeeding in taking my life. She's way too naive. Right now, my very identity depends on Sarah. I was only able to convince myself I came from the future because she made such an earnest effort to kill me off. Sticking with the little baby-faced assassin pretty is the least I can do in return. I could just laugh the whole thing off. Think of it as pretend play. But for me, it's all about the struggle to find purpose in my life. Oh. And that's why I'll never make fun of anything Sarah says or does. Hey, did the water just get colder? If she's serious, I'll have to be serious like the current's slightly stronger here. Perhaps this is a particularly treacherous stretch. How? Besides that a bunch of hands you can just leave him to drown to the bottom of the sea, right? What? The ocean's so dark that I can't begin to see what you said before. Yeah, you'd never see the bottom of the ocean. Don't be silly. There's no way of knowing what could be approaching us from below. Because she'd die out here too if he died. After all, you'd think that'd be a shark this far out. Yep, obviously. I need to take what a hopeless assassin. Then why'd you bring me here? That face. That leg of utter disgust. Hey, don't stray too far away from me now. I hurriedly grabbed hold of Sarah's swim ring again. There's no sea monsters, what are you on about? Dangerous if I guess that's technically not true. We don't know. There's only so far into the ocean we're able to go. There could be monsters deep down there, you know? You never know. I can't help it. We've been in the water for a pretty long time. She's way too naive and innocent to make it as an assassin. How about you? Are you okay? Shouldn't we start heading back soon? Are you okay? For some reason, I've noticed this before, but Sarah's pretty obsessed with the occult. Don't tell me you've already... Is that okay? If you're a shrine maiden? Too. Whoa, that's disgusting! Oh. And flash forward. Hey, did the water just get colder? Sure, okay. It also feels like the current's slightly stronger here. This girl right here just peed in the ocean. Perhaps this is a particularly treacherous stretch. You said that a bunch of hands would appear and drag people to the bottom of the sea, right? Whoops, I almost forgot that we still need to get back. The ocean's so dark that I can't begin to see my way to the bottom. Yeah, you'd never see the bottom of the ocean. Anyway, don't be silly. It doesn't look like anything's going to happen. There's no way of knowing what could be approaching us from below. I suppose the rumors were just that. Rumors. Let's leave it and head back. Why? You'd think that'd be a shark. This far out. You may be finding that swim ring of yours. Just thinking about it. Water this whole time. I need to take a leak. She just wants to believe in sea monsters. That face. That leg of utter disgust. Hey, don't stray too far away from me now. Minutes, okay? I hurriedly grabbed hold of Sarah's swim ring again. Made of. This current seems to flow out into the open sea, so it'd be dangerous if we were swept out. Yeah. Don't pee right next to me, you Sarah and I are all alone, surrounded by miles upon miles. I can't help it. We've been in the water for a pretty long time. It's almost as if we're the only two people in the world. Are you okay? Shouldn't we start heading back soon? Can I ask you something? For some reason, she keeps quiet. To believe in me, Sarah. Don't tell me you've already. You believe me when I said that I'd she's peed too. Whoa, that's disgusting! I suppose not, well, I guess not. Yeah, sure, okay. We're always looking for some kind of... Hey, everyone! This girl right here just peed in the ocean! That's kind of sad if you think about it. We're probably so far out that no one can hear anyway. We can't see with our own eyes as children. Whoops, I almost forgot that we still need to get back. I can't afford to waste my energy. On the day we met, anyway, it doesn't look like anything's going to happen. What she'd heard about me. And today we've drifted out into the open. I suppose the rumors were just that. Rumors. Let's leave it and head back. Here. Even if she really does believe in supernatural phenomena, this is taking it a bit. You may be finding that swim ring of yours, but I've been treading water this whole time. She just wants to believe in sea monsters, maybe. Don't look so disappointed. Nani? Just a few more minutes, okay? I guess it's time to show her what Sanzenzaki Setsuna is made of. What? Or Sanzenkai. I'm about to ask clarification. When? Yeah. I suddenly begin sinking. Sarah and I are all alone, surrounded by miles upon miles of open water. My leg! It's almost as if we're the only two people in the world. A very strange feeling indeed. I'm cramping up! Can I ask you something? What made you decide to believe in me, Sarah? If he's cramping, he can't stay afloat, Sarah! You believed me when I said that I'd come here from the future. I hang on to the swim ring for dear life until the cramps subside. You know. But, well, I guess not. There's something else. Something worse. We're always looking for some kind of reasoning, some logic behind everything. But that's the kind of sad. That's kind of sad if you think about it. My box is just slipped down. We were all once able to believe in what we can't see with our own eyes as children. Gross. Sarah's face turns a ghastly white. On the day we met, Sarah made an effort to come over to the mansion just to confirm what she'd heard about me. Hey, and today we've drifted out into the open sea on a similar wing. You're gonna die out here. Even if she really does believe in supernatural phenomena, this is taking it a bit far. There must be some kind of reasoning behind it. His eyes. Nani? She has been this sort of spiritual guide. What? What? I'm about to ask for clarification. When? I suddenly begin sinking. It shouldn't take long to fix this. Oh no! My boxes are I'm gonna die! The other to pull them up. My leg! Whoops, I break out into a cold sweat. This feeling. I'm cramping up! But you're my life preserver! If he's cramping, he can't stay afloat, Sarah! Ow! Ow, 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 ow! I hang on to the swim ring for dear life until the cramps subside. But there's something else. Something worse. What is it now? What is it? My boxes just slipped down.
My balls.
Gross.
You kicked.
Sarah's face turns a ghastly white. Of course.
Sarah's
Hey, don't shove my head underwater. At this rate, I'm seriously gonna drink.
But I can't make a sound.
話に聞くところによると、セツ
Yeah,
ナさん
that's
は
really.
記憶を失っているのだとか。
His life is flashing before his
While
eyes.
Sarah's flailing about madly, I'm barely able to draw breath.
もうその虫
What
取
a
り
scene.
使いません。
We probably look like a really grotesque
Setsuno
pair of
さんは
gargoyles.
どんな自分でありたいの
Damn
ですか？
straight.
She has been this sort of spiritual guide for him a bit as well, hasn't she? Bah! For a moment, I saw my life flash before my eyes.
About 2.5 hours just over.
Calm down, Sarah. It shouldn't take long to fix
I
this.
almost forgot about the half hour.
My boxes are dangling from one foot, so I tried to use the other to pull them up. Whoops! They got swept away! But you're my life preserver! Help me! Ouch!
I'll decide.
Hey, quit kicking me! Ah, my stomach!
So that's it, guys. Thank you.
Oh! Ah, not there!
I will raid, just in case there's anyone here to raid. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Paper Mario.
You killed him!
Flea Pit demo.
My balls!
So,
You kicked him! You kicked him!
yeah,
No! Sarah's shriek echoes across the ocean. I wouldn't mind screaming out like that myself, but I can't make a sound. Yeah, that's really icky. Ah! While Sarah's flailing about madly, I'm barely able to draw breath. What a scene. We probably look like a really grotesque pair of gargoyles. Damn straight. Alright, I think we're good for today. About 2.5 hours, just over. No, 2 hours. I almost forgot about the half hour we delayed the stream. For anyone watching the VOD, there's either gonna be a message, or I might just re-voice that whole segment where the mic audio cut out. I'll decide on how to deal with that in a bit. Alright. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will raid, just in case there is anyone here to raid. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Paper Mario and Freaked Flea Pit demo. So... Yeah, I'm pretty much setting myself up here, aren't I? Anyway, see you then. Take care and have a good night, everybody. Bye!